Hey there, and welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and in today's episode, we're going to discuss how you can have your house pay for itself. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. If you're a member of the consulting crew, welcome back. I hope you enjoy today's episode. Let's get to it. As I said, welcome to this episode. Today we're talking about how you can have your house pay for itself. Now, many people already know one basic way to do this, but today we're going to cover a few different options that you can do in order to make your house pay for itself and you to be able to make some money in the process. Most people already do one thing in order to get some kind of income out of their house, and that is to rent out a room. Another way that you can make some extra money for your house paying for itself would be to periodically rent your house out for a weekend or a extended period of time for people on vacation or Airbnb, and this will allow you to get a revenue from your house on a short-term basis. And it can be quite sufficient to say that a weekend or a week's worth of time for somebody else paying to stay in your house, you can actually have that amount of money go towards your house payment, your mortgage payment, or your utilities. You could also have a bed and breakfast at your house to where you would set up one of your spare rooms for guests to be able to rent out on a daily or weekend basis. And then in return, they're going to pay you, and then you would have a breakfast set up for them in the morning. More or less just like a miniature hotel, just out of your own home. Of course, you can set the rates on how much it is per night and what is not included, and so on. So you could potentially make 100 or more per night, just like a hotel would, to allow somebody to stay in your room, as well as for a meal for breakfast in the morning, whether it's cereal, eggs, bacon, pancakes and eggs, or just a minor cup of coffee and a snack. These are just some of the options that you can do to have your house pay for itself. In return, you make a nice little bit of money, as well as potentially have enough that you yourself can go on vacation. Now, of course, when it comes to doing stuff like this, you are going to want to check into your local and state laws to ensure that you abide by them and run less risks of any kind of issues. I also recommend chatting with an attorney to make sure that your rental agreement is sufficient to cover you and the contract basis with whoever is going to rent that spare room, as well as any liabilities that the customer is going to have as far as damages or anything like that, to ensure that you are covered. You may also want to contact an insurance company for liability insurance to ensure that you are protected, to make sure that if there is anything damaged or anything like that, that it is covered and you are not out of pocket for those damages, and it is taken care of by the liability insurance, and so on. If you have any questions, by all means, please feel free to drop them down below in the comment section. If you'd like more tips on this kind of thing, I highly recommend checking out my blog on consulttheblindguy.com/blog, and you'll be able to find an article on there about this exact topic and many of the topics I've been covering, with a lot more detailed information for you there. I hope you found today's video helpful. Drop a comment, let me know if you have any success doing it this way. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. If you're a consulting crew member, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next episode.